A number of years ago at a workshop that absolutely broke through so many of my limiting struggles. And it was called the father wound exercise. You're sitting in front of a partner, you're role playing essentially, and the other person's job is to sit there and represent my father. And the prompt was, say whatever it is you want to say to your dad that you never got a chance to say. At first, it was a really awkward situation, and their job is to not say anything back. They're just there to listen and hold space. I was just like, hi, Dad, I don't know what to tell you. And then I started asking questions. I started asking, hey, like, when Mom yelled at me, why didn't you stand up for me? Why weren't you there? You were always so busy. You would go off into your office and do work all the time. It's so important that we didn't get to see you. And I'm not faulting him by all means. These are genuine questions, and they just started pouring out and pouring out. And the more they poured out, the deeper it got. At the end of the exercise, what we were supposed to do is actually we just wrote a letter to our fathers, and we had the right to decide whether or not we want to give it to them. And by that point, my relationship with my dad is actually great, and I was kind of like, this isn't really necessary, and so I took it and I burned it because I don't think that it is about the person that he is now, but it was just something that my inner child needed to say from back then. It was one of those things that I finally felt I got closure in. And it's such a small thing. You would think like, oh, who cares? What a silly exercise. But it fundamentally changed, not just our relationship. I felt closer to him afterwards. I also felt closer to me afterwards. And it was just one of those things where if a part needed something to be said and they never got to say it, it will keep trying to find a father figure. That part within me was trying to find a father figure so he could get what his needs were. And until we give that need, that part will seek it forever.